Hey everybody, I'm Jack Reedy with Future Pastimes. I'm the designer of The Adventures of Conan. And in this video, we'll be taking a look at another one of the characters that you can play in the game. It's another foe, and it is the Bone Woman. So the Bone Woman has a different ability on each side, the red side, the gray side. Core dice are 2 of the black foe dice and 2 of the general dice. Let's take a look at what the Bone Woman does with her 2 different abilities and talk about how to leverage that to win. So the gray side, I'm going to point out that she starts in Zingara. So the gray side is, as your action, you may spend an active sorcery die of a rival, but not a wild or character. Then flip this card. So what that means is, after everyone has reset their dice for the main phase, they've rolled them, and you're looking at your at everyone's results, and as the Bone Woman, when it's your turn to take an action, if one of your rivals has rolled a sorcery, then you can spend that die to do a sorcery action. So you're basically using up somebody else's die doing their sorcery action. So it has to be an active die of a rival, and it has to be a sorcery. Can't be deployed to sorcery from a character. Can't be a wild. Interestingly, you can spend a fate token to change someone's die into a sorcery. So sorcery fate tokens are especially effective for Bone Woman on the gray side. So that's a pretty powerful effect. It's just basically giving you an extra action. It is taking away an action of everybody or somebody else. Now, Conan can't roll sorceries, but again, if you're using your own sorcery fate tokens, you can affect Conan. So let's look at the red side advantage. Here is, you are going to gain 1 victory point each time Conan advances on an achievement track if you are in a kingdom with that attribute. So remember, there are 3 different achievement attributes: thief, pirate, warrior. In the main phase, Conan, if Conan is in a kingdom with a warrior attribute, Conan can spend a warrior die to move up on that warrior achievement track. And if Bone Woman is in a kingdom with the warrior attribute, when that happens, then you're going to gain a victory point. Now, starting in Zingara is good because Zingara has 2 achievement attributes. It's got thief and it's got pirate. So it's a nice place for the Bone Woman to hand out, because if Conan starts moving up on those tracks, that's going to be a victory point each time. Now, you, of course, as a Bone Woman, you can move to somewhere else. If you move next door to Aquilonia, that has the warrior attribute. And Conan starts in Samaria, which has warrior. And in fact, a lot of those northern kingdoms have warrior. Pictland, Nordheim, and Samaria, of course. Hyperborea doesn't. So it's a reason for Bone Woman to move around as Conan. You can see where the adventures are, so you know where Conan is likely to end up in the main phase. And it's along the way that a lot of those dice get spent. So again, you can usually figure out the path that Conan is going to take. And the likelihood, you can look at what Conan has rolled. You'll be able to know if Conan's going to be able to move up on those achievement tracks, and you can act accordingly. So it's a nice way to sort of get a few extra points, not really at anyone else's benefit, but taking advantage of their placement. It gives the Bone Woman a reason to move around. So those are the 2 abilities. Remember, at the start of the game, when you pick your character, you decide which side you want to start on. Now, I should point out that on the gray side, when you use your action to spend an active die of a rival, you have to flip the card. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to flip to the red side. So you can choose to start the game with the gray one, knowing that first time you use it, you're going to be flipping over. You're going to be stuck on that red side for a while unless there is some effect that you can use to trigger to flip your card. So if the Ibis God token is in the game, that effect lets you flip your character card. If you go to Zamora, the unique kingdom ability there is to flip your card. So there's always at least one way that you can do it. Go to Zamora. If the Ibis God token is in, that's another way. There are some rewards on the plot track, and there are even adventure rewards that can let you flip your character card. So keep that in mind. But there you have it. So if you have any questions about the Bone Woman or anything you're doing with Adventures of Conan, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer those. That's it for this one, everyone. Thanks for watching. we'll see you again soon.